Lesson 17.5 into math, 5th grade. Represent decimal division. I can divide a decimal by a decimal using a concrete or visual model. Spark your learning. A mouse finds a bag of sunflower seeds. The mouse eats 2/10 ounce of the sunflower seeds each day. How many days does the bag of sunflower seeds last? So we have our 2/10. We have 2/10 and we have 8/10, right? What is our total? So the 8/10, right? And then we are dividing that by 2/10, right? Okay. So how many total longs do we have? 8, right? Okay, so 8 longs. Okay. How many are going to be in each group? 2, right? So we're going to put a circle around 2. Circle around 2. Circle around 2. Oh, I drew too many. Okay. So how many groups do I have? 4. So my answer is 4. So 4 days. Build understanding. Number 1. A scientist has a container of ocean water. She pours 6/10 of a liter of salt of water into each of the several jars. How many jars does the scientist need? Okay, so we have the 6/10 of a liter, 1 8/10 of a liter, and then how many jars does the scientist need? So what is our total? Just remember what I do, you do. So 1 8/10 divided by what? 10 equals our answer, right? Okay. And then they want us to use a model to show that. So how am I going to represent 1 8/10? 1 flat and 8 long. Okay. Then we need to break those into 6/10 into, so we'll group them with 6/10 in each one. If I do that, am I going to have some of those longs left over? Yes. So I need to convert this to what? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? So now I have a total of how many? I have 18, okay? Now, can I put 6 in a group evenly? Yes. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put that in one group. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put that in another group. And then put the other 6 in a group. Correct? Okay. All right. So how many total groups do I have? 3. So 3 groups. So how many jars? 3 jars. Okay, so let's make sure we answered all these questions. Letter A, which number is the dividend? So what was our dividend? 1 8/10, right? How did you show the dividend in the decimal model? So we drew a what? 1 flat and 8 long. Okay, which number is the divisor? So what was our divisor? 6/10. Okay, how did you show the divisor in the decimal model? So basically, we made what? We made groups of 6. Okay, that's how we represented it. And then how many jars did the scientist need? Okay, and then how did we know this? Because we counted how many groups we had, right? Okay. A scientist needs 2,800 square meter of gold foil to make 1 satellite antenna. How many antennas can she make with the foil? So we have our 2,800, we have our 1 and 1,200, and then how many antennas can she make with the foil? So we need to draw our picture. All right, the first we need an equation. So what's the equation? So what's our total or what's our dividend? 1 and 1200 divided by what's our divisor? 2800. Okay. How am I going to represent 1 and 1200? No. 1 flat, 1 long, and 2 small cubes. Okay. Now, am I going to be able to have equal groups with to have 28 in each one? No. No. Okay. So, what am I going to have to convert? You're going to convert the flat. Okay. So, 10 long. Okay. Now I have 10 longs. What do I need to do with the flat? Okay, I need to make it into small cubes, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then I have the 2, right? Now, is that going to work? So I have how many? 12. And I need at least 8 in a group. So is that going to give me an equal number? Okay, so I can do another 10, right? Okay, so I'm going to cross off this 10. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I have 22. Is 22 a multiple of 8? No. So what can I do? Cross off another long and do 10 more, right? Okay, now is 32 a multiple of 8? Yes. Yes. Okay, is 8 a multiple of 2? Yes. Okay, so in one group, okay, what am I going to do? Okay, so 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Did that get rid of all my things? Yeah. You tell me. No. It got rid of all my longs, right? Okay, but did it get rid of all my small cubes? No, that's only 16, and I have how many? 16. So I have a total of 32, so I only got rid of half of them. So how many do I need to put in there? 4 more, right? So what's in each group? So do I have 28 hundredths in each one? Yes. Okay, so which number is the dividend? So what was our dividend? 1 and 1200. How did you show the dividend? So we drew 1 flat, a long, and 2 small cubes. Which number is the divisor? 2800. Okay. How did you show the divisor? We drew what? Basically, we broke everything apart, and then we put that much in each one, right? Okay. And then, how many antennas can the scientist make? 4, right? We have 4 groups. Step it up. Number 3. Esperanza makes 2 quarts of soup. How many bowls can she fill with soup? So we have the 2 quart, 4 and 10, or 4/10 of a quart, and then how many cans she fill? So what is our total? 2 quarts. It's 2 quarts. So remember, we have to pay really close attention 2. What's our whole, right? Okay. Just because sometimes it's not always in the same order. So 2/4, right? Divided by 4/10. Okay. So how am I going to draw my dividend? Just 2 flats, right? Okay. Now I need 4/10 in each group. So can I keep that the way it is? No, I need to convert those into what? I need to convert it into 20/10. Okay, so I'm going to draw a circle. And how many do I need in each circle? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4/10. So I can mark these off because I use them, right? Gonna draw another circle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mark those off because I used them, right? Okay. Draw another circle. How many needs to be in each one? 4. So I'm gonna mark these off and these 2 because I used them. Draw another circle. Draw 4 in them, and then mark those off. And then do I have the exact amount I need for the next one? Okay. So I'm going to draw another circle, and then I'm going to draw 4 more. So how does your decimal model show the quotient? So we had to do what? We had to do 5 groups of 4/10. And then so how many bowls can Esperanza fill with soup? 5 bowls. Check understanding. Draw a picture to represent the situation. Identify the dividend and divisor. Then solve. Julio walks 2 4/10 miles from his home to the park. He stops to look for birds every 3/10 of a mile. How many times does Julio stop? So we have the 2 4/10 of a mile, 3/10 of a mile, and how many times does he stop? So what's our dividend? What's our total? 2 4/10. What is our divisor? 3/10. Okay. So our equation is going to be what? Okay. What am I going to do to represent my 2 4/10? And 4 longs. Okay. So I'm going to draw a circle. What needs to go in that circle? 3 longs, right? 3/10. Okay. So I get rid of it. Do I have enough longs to do that again? No. So I'm going to cross off the flat and draw 10 more. Okay. I'm going to draw my circle. Now, do I have some to go in there? Yep. So 1, 2, 3. So mark off this single one by itself again, and then mark off 2 of this group. Can I go again? Yep. So 1, 2, 3, and I put 3 in there, so I mark off 3. Okay. Can I go again? Yep. So mark off 3. 1, 2, 3. Now, do I have enough to draw another circle and put 3/10 in it? No. So I'm going to have to convert this flat into 10 more. Okay. Now I can draw my circle, put 3 in there, and then mark off 3, right? Draw another circle, put 3 in there. Draw another circle, put 3 in there, mark them off. And then do I have enough to do one more? Yes. 1, 2, 3. And then mark them off. So how many total groups do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 what? 8 times.